So how can we talk about judicial independence when even the procedure for recruitment for judicial officers is already corrupted? No politically exposed person should be a judge. No politically exposed person should be a judge. No politically exposed person should be in INEC. 85% of people in INEC today, they are politicians. Look at Wike's cousin. He's a national commissioner in INEC. Wike's wife is a judge of the Court of Appeal. Politically exposed persons should not go anywhere near our judiciary.
Thank you so much. Welcome to Politics Today. I'm your brother, Great. An investigative report had presented Wike as the head of Nigerian Judiciary. This is so disturbing and so unfortunate. Well, it's understandable. It's understandable. Nobody will argue to the contrary. When you hear the type of pronouncement coming from Federal High Court Abuja, when you reflect and go back to the performance of the judiciary in 2023 presidential election, with the Wike solidly behind Tinubu, when you look at what happened in Rivers State and what is happening there, since Wike is battling Semfobra, nobody will fault the report that presents Tinubu as the head of the executive, Akpabio as the head of the legislative arm of government, and Wike as the head of the judiciary.
There is now an investigative report that has just come out, issued by Citizen Gavel, which is a group that focuses on digital information aggregation based on factually available material on the judiciary. And that report is damning in terms of what it concludes about Wike's methodology in relation to the judiciary. So the expression wicked judges is simply to say the man has acquired the judiciary as part of his personal accessory. And as I've said this afternoon, Nigeria now has officially, under the doctrine of separation of powers, we've got three arms of government, right? The executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. The legislature is headed by Godswill Akpabio. The executive is headed, we all know, by Bola Tinubu. And by common consent, the appearance now is that the judiciary is headed by Nyesom Wike. That is why the judiciary now is full of wicked judges. And that judiciary has been very fully Nyesomized, which is really what you saw with the commissioning event, the turning of the sword event for that judicial housing project in Abuja.
The challenge is now before the court of Kekereku, the chief of the federation, the president of the Court of Appeal, and others, to prove this body that came up with this report. You have to labor to prove them wrong. As for the Nigerian people and the human family, judging from what they have been seeing in recent time, they have reason to believe the report. But it is so painful. That explains why Nigeria is not moving forward, why the economy is down, why investors are not coming in. When there is lack of confidence in the judiciary, and the judicial officers knows it. It's not that they do not know, they know it. Yet, we do not see steps, actions being taken to build that confidence. That look, the loyalty of the judges is to the law and not to selfish interest. No politician can control the judiciary. That's what people need to hear. Not the story of the Bokachuas, how they encroach. And something needs to be done. Deji, an activist, had already advocated it, that politicians should stop appointing their relations as INEC key officers, and the judiciary should stop engaging the children, wives, or so on of known politicians as judges. An activist had pointed it out. These are some of the things we need to do to counter such damning reports as is being presented, that one politician is being rumored or alleged to be the head of the judiciary. It is so shameful. It's unheard of. Some key churches who have gone through this way and have gone the way of all matter, they may be turning in their grave. It's so sad. May God save Nigeria.